Hi, I'm Shannon, and I'm here to share my experiences with the Women's School. I'm about 12 weeks into a mastermind group, and I cannot say enough good things about this program. It has literally changed my life. I started the program right around the time that I had my 7th baby, and postpartum periods were usually a struggle for me in the past. I have a husband who travels, and it would be very stressful for me when he would leave and I'd be flying solo with all the kids. And it really was a blessing that this opportunity to take this program started right around the time that I had my 7th child. And I can't even begin to list the numerous ways it has helped me in just these 12 weeks alone. I feel like the biggest thing that it's taught me during this time was to be patient with myself. It gave me the skills I needed to manage my mind, to navigate through that postpartum period with more peace, with more clarity, with more confidence. I've even incorporated a lot of lessons into our homeschooling day with my children, and I can already see a transformation in them as well. So it's really amazing that we're both learning side by side. You hear the testimonials over and over on January's page of how you won't recognize yourself at the end of this course, and I'm only 12 weeks through and I already can see such a huge difference in myself. So it makes me really excited to continue moving forward and continuing to grow. And for those of you that are on the fence or can't make a decision or aren't sure, I just want you to know that if you do invest in this, you will not be disappointed, because it has really brought so much joy and so many good things to my life. So I'm very grateful.
Hello, my name is Catherine, and I'm going to do my best to quickly summarize my time with January, because it's honestly been a life-changing, transformative journey. And I know that sounds overly dramatic, but it's true. I originally 6 months ago signed on to meet with January because I realized those things I'd been denying were probably true. The fact that I had some anxiety and boundary issues. And working with January, my life's been transformed, like I said, because when you start to work on one area of your life, the other areas of your life are impacted for the better as well. I am, after these 6 months, I can tell you, a healthier person physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially. And I am so grateful to January. The fact that I had this trusted mentor, this woman who cared about my heart, who cared about my calling, who could be there for me to turn to when I had to face some hard questions that I was not planning these past 6 months. And she was there. And I just want to pass this on to other women, because I'm so grateful and I've benefited so much. And because empowered women empower women.
Hey, my name is Amanda Morin, and I'm a strategist with the Women's School. And over the last 6 months, I've really had the opportunity to develop some necessary skills that I was lacking for motherhood. And it has been a true gift for me, most particularly in areas of disciplining my children and creating routine for our life, for our family activities, and everything to run smoothly. Without the Women's School, honestly, I don't know where I would be. I have had just such an honor and privilege to be a part of this program, and I hope that you take the time to check it out and learn more about it so that it can be something really incredibly special for your life too.
Where would I be right now without this masterclass? I would probably be sitting on my couch watching Netflix and not living out my dream. I remember running into January about a year ago, and I remember her saying something to me that it was shocking, but she said, I don't want to say to my daughter that I gave up my dreams because I wanted to become a mother. I can do both. And I think her inspiration to me was, now is the time. When you're a mother, that's the best time to start going after your dream. And a lot of people think that takes a lot of time and energy, but it's really not. It's so much of it is mind and emotional management and really learning skills so that you can fulfill both. And actually going through the course and becoming a strategist myself and becoming a life coach, which was a dream of mine, I am a better mother now because I can pass this on to my daughter and say, I don't want you to ever be afraid to dream as well. You can do all that you want. And I know it sounds kind of fluffy. A lot of people think that sounds fluffy, but the truth is that you were put here to do something. And you will know it when you start doing it. And that's what I'm living out right now. So thank you, January, for being brave and making this course and really paving a path for me and my dream. All right.
More than anything else, the Women's School has taught me that I am the greatest influencer of my children. Like it or not, I am the mold that will determine their future. And that's just way too important to learn from hindsight when it won't do them any good, or to learn from trial and error. We need to be deliberate. We need to be intentional. We need to manage our mindset, manage our emotions, manage our home, manage all of these things for them. And we can't do it alone. We can't do it alone. And so the Women's School is not for my benefit. It has been entirely for the benefit of my husband, of my children, of the people I love, and ultimately for my entire community.
Honestly, without the Women's School, I would be so stuck. I used to always make excuses for why things were the way they were, and I would just hope things would get better. But now I've really learned how to strategically look at a problem and find a solution. And practically, I'm learning how to manage my environment, which has always been a big struggle for me. And my house is cleaner and more in order, and just learning systems and routines is so powerful for also managing my state of mind as well.
This masterclass is transformational. I'm putting together pieces of why I have lifelong anxiety and struggle and worry and feel like I'm always struggling, especially as a mom with a business, working from home, and why I'm always feeling guilty, pulled between the two. And I realize how much my self-image and my self-worth and all of it is directing my actions, directing my decisions, or waffling in decisions. And especially as a mom, I had infertility, multiple, like secondary, primary, and also postpartum depression, anxiety, and my mom worth took hits big time. And so seeing that whiny behavior and all these different things, I don't need to stand for that. I can hold firm and be me as mom and let go of the guilt and see and dream for my family and dream for our future, myself, but also my family and my girls and my kids. I'm so excited.
Hello, my name is Angela Schneiders with the Women's School. I am an Art of Being a Woman strategist. And my life has been transformed by the ABW Masterclass. One of the greatest privileges that I've experienced this past year is accompanying numerous women on this same journey. I, at one point, was stuck. And as I've worked with women now across this past year, I've seen so many of them who are stuck in the same way that I am regain their spark, regain their hope, reawaken their dreams, their desires, their ambitions, their vision that has either been dormant or has been put aside because they did not have someone right there with them to walk with them and help them to navigate the journey. The Art of Being a Woman Masterclass is truly a path to liberation. And I have seen that firsthand in the woman that I have been privileged to accompany. And I can't tell you how it feels to watch women undergo this transformation, because I truly believe that one woman who is living her best self, who is living the God-given dream for her, can transform the world. And I firmly believe that together we can raise up an army of women who are unleashing their contribution, who are unleashing their dream. And as women become whole, others can lean against us to achieve that same level of wholeness. And that is what is going to cause the ripple effect that will change our world, that will change our families, will change our culture. So I encourage you to begin this journey. If you have not yet become a strategist, I really encourage you to think about the impact that you can be having on countless women as they experience the liberation that comes with this amazing journey. Thank you so much.
The Art of Being a Woman Masterclass has helped me a lot. It has given me the information necessary to see reality and my life in a very new and different way. It has helped me in my different arenas, as a person, as a wife, as a mother, as a friend, because now I have the tools to be truly free. Being very intentional in the different arenas and working every day in choosing the right mindset and working on the specific skills I need in every situation. I love working with January and having her as a role model. I love learning from her that in the end we develop ourselves to serve every person around us, because a life of contribution is what really fulfills us.
Amy Carney here, the Women's School Self-Worth Strategist. Just want to share a quick little testimony on what the Women's School has done for me and my life and for the women around me. As a fertility care practitioner for the Creighton Model System for the last 15 years, I help women to manage their hormones, women who are experiencing infertility and chronic miscarriage, and I help women to learn how to eat healthy and exercise in order to manage their hormones. It also helps to manage anxiety and stress. But one thing I felt like women weren't getting was mindset. How do we manage stress? How do I manage a home, a job, kids? If I'm single, how do I try to live a life that is ordered and has rhythms and routines? How do I try to design my life so that I'm living a life by design, not by default? No one teaches us that sort of thing. The Women's School does that, and I cannot believe even the impact it has had on my own personal life. As a mentor and guide to other women, it's helped me to be a better guide for them. It's helped me to be a better mother, a better wife, to bring peace and joy to my family. It's also helped the women around me, the ones that I'm guiding through fertility work or even being a strategist now. I get so excited when I see these breakthroughs of women who maybe their whole life they were stuck in negativity and maybe just doing what Ann next door to them has been doing, or what grandma and mom always did, and that's just, we just do it, don't even think about it, and don't even know that they can dream. They can dream of a life they never thought possible, and they can achieve those dreams. And they can keep learning and keep hitting those goals for a lifetime. The Women's School, the Art of Being a Woman Masterclass, January Donovan, and all of us self-worth strategists are helping women to do that. And I hope you'll take the time to learn more.
Be here and meet January today. She is such an inspiration, and I just gained so much today of just being affirmed on my journey towards my best self. And it's just so many lessons for any age group, and whether we're parenting or a student or wanting to help others and lift others up. It's just to stay strong and committed to allowing God to mold us into who we are meant to be. And no matter what our age or what our current situation is, to just keep surrounding ourselves with believers.
I am over the moon about today's self-worth workshop with January. She has inspired me so much, and she dug very deep about the things that we have to go through to understand what our self-worth are. They teach us how to write, they teach us how to, you know, the history, but we also need to be taught at a young age about our self-worth. And January is doing a great job in communicating it and breaking it down to each of us to let us know wherever we are, we can always get there. We can rewire our brains. With neurology, we can do it with focus, concentration, and dedication. So I really thank January for today, and I look forward to learning more through her masterclass and self-worth leadership conference. So have a great day. Thank you, January. We love you.
I just want to encourage you, if you have ever thought about joining January and taking her self-worth masterclass, I would highly, highly recommend it. Today was just a snapshot of the deeper layers, and I learned so much. She just stirs your soul. She touches the crisis that has caused us to be raised with all of these doubts in our society, in our family, in our environment. And today just really encouraged me to dig deep into my self-worth, to learn to value myself, and which in so doing will help me contribute to the world. So I really encourage you, take that leap of faith. You will not regret it.